All right, guys, here we go. Just finished setting everything up. The camera's not working, so it's going to be a no camera show. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, a bingo and a bango. A bingo and the mango. There we go. So this is my camera. There, hey, you can see my eyeballs. What's going on? Hey, guys. Okay, no camera. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Let's look at the crypto bubbles. We do have the crypto bubbles. What do they say? They're saying, ouch. They're coming down. They're coming down. Why are they coming down? Because Bitcoin is coming down. Right now, these coins are very pegged to Bitcoin. And Bitcoin, it's not doing so hot. It really isn't. Let's go to the daily time frame. Ouch. This is what we call pick up season. Pick up these discounts. Nice discounts. If you have any coins you want me to do, let me know. Let me know. Yeah, the camera was working, and then I clicked on it by accident. I clicked on it because my camera icon is right next to my OBS. I clicked on it, and then it's like, oh no, it's probably gonna mess up. And then sure enough, it messed up. But don't worry, guys. I see you. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you guys. All right, moving on. Let's see here. So be good, be good. Smash the like, everybody. Smash the like. Right now we do have, this is all just discount season. And I love it. If you have any coins you want me to do, let me know. We will get you those. But first, XRP lawsuit news. Expert reveals why the SEC won't miss a January 15 deadline and risk dismissal. I thought they already won. Let me know in the chat. Did they already win? Did they get sued again? What's going on? I haven't been following XRP stuff since they won, which is really good. I'm very happy they won. That's probably the only thing I like about XRP. For those of you who don't know, I really, really do like the fact that XRP had money to fight the SEC, because the SEC went after a lot of, well, not a lot, but went after a few cryptos, and they didn't have money to fight, so they lost. But XRP said, nah, come on. We've already been scamming all our members. I mean, we've already been selling off to all our members. I mean, we've already been, we have money. And they went up against the SEC, and sure enough, they won. And because of that, it set up a very strong foundation for crypto. And I'm very happy for it too. But here we have January 15. So be looking out for January 15. I seriously doubt they're going to do anything as far as the deadline. I mean, they already won. They're going to keep on winning, in my opinion. In my opinion. All right, moving on. Gary Gensler, soon to be ex-Gary Gensler. That's going to be a really nice time. Crypto Gold Rush. 6 top coins to buy in January 2025 for massive gains, according to Alex Morrison. It's a 4-minute read, but we're going to go over it in about 6 seconds, maybe 10. So the first one is Cubetics, I guess. The ticker is Tix. Never heard of it. I've probably done the ticker or the chart before. Nothing that struck my memory, but it is a decentralized VPN for privacy and freedom. Okay, I like it. Decentralized VPN. There's several of them, so not sure what makes this one special. Next one is Avalanche, AVAX, a scaling blockchain boundary. So this is an older coin, and a lot of people have asked me in my community, why do people buy these older coins when there's newer coins? Well, it comes down to psychology. If this coin made you a lot of money last season, there's a pretty good chance it gave you a really good feeling. So when you come in again, guess what coin you're familiar with? These older coins. And you're going to buy them up again. And you don't care if it gives you a 3 or 5x, because it's more money than you started out with, versus a higher risk coin or a newer coin that could give you a 10, 20, 40x. So this is why they're going to go with these older coins. Same thing with Matic, Polygon. So this one is powering Ethereum's future, according to this person. And of course, here's some more information on it. Not going to read all this stuff to you. Then we have Caspa, innovating blockchain scalability. There's a lot of them that do this. So I'm not sure if, I know there's a few people who were talking a lot about Caspa the past maybe like year, and they've been absolutely killing it. Just like we've talked about, what's the show? Seinfeld. Just like Seinfeld, I did not know about it till the finale. Literally, the finale happened. It was all on the news. Then I started watching. I was like, oh, wow. Same thing with Caspa. I didn't hear anything about Caspa until the very end. I saw it. I was like, okay, well, this looks pretty good. And of course, once I saw it, well, it started tanking. So did the whole market. But those people who were talking about Caspa really don't talk about Caspa anymore. So I'm not sure what happened to Caspa, but I know it's not hyped up anymore. Next, oh, we got French Toaster with some jokes. Oh my gosh, French Toaster. Let's do some shout outs really quick. We got Dylan in the house. So happy to have you here, Dylan. Appreciate you, man. We have Bullish on Parade. Thank you so much for being here. Greatly appreciate that. And of course, smash the like. See here, we got Crypto Coin Mindset. Just finished coming from his show. We do it at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time every Monday. So definitely check out the channel, Crypto Coin Mindset. We got Jeffrey in the house. We got Automatic Beats. Thank you guys for coming over. You guys are the best. Let's see here. Very good. So we do have from Automatic Beats, we do have Crow. We are going to do Crow. Crow is the first one on the list. Bullish on Parade says, Joe, can we look at Degen? Come on, down to 5. Let's go to Degen as well. That's the next one. Let's see if we have any more. I believe that is all. All right. Then we have Asui. I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but I pronounce it Sui. Performance meets scalability. So this one is doing all-time highs. This one is, I mean, they're saying it's the Solana killer. I believe it's Solana killer. Hey, everything's supposed to take over the first one. So now this one, I mean, it's very, very popular. Cardano, the sleeping giant. So of course we have Cardano, the sustainability pioneer. It was doing nothing for a long time. I didn't like it. Last season, I held a little bit of it. I sold it finally because it wasn't doing nothing. Sure enough, like 3 days later, it mooned. This time around, I did a chart on it. Crypto Billy asked for this one and Dot. And I said, okay, you can buy here, here, and here. These are the levels I'm looking for, but I don't think it's going to do anything because it doesn't do anything. It's very boring. A few days later, after Crypto Billy asked for the charts, they literally went up. Like maybe 3 days later, that one and Dot. So that's the conclusion on that one. And then the very last one, top 10 crypto staking platforms of 2025, a comprehensive review. We're going to go over these like really, really quick. This one, they're talking about Keynote. I've never heard of this. Now, in reference to staking, it's good to stake the first maybe 3 months, maybe 6 months of the 12-month period potentially that we have in the crypto space. Because when these coins go up, whatever coins you're staking, good 60, 80, 120% in a day, and you want to cash out, well, because you're staking, there's a limitation of when you can take it out. Sometimes you have to stake the coin for a month, 3 months, 7 days. Not only that, but there's also a waiting period. So if you unstake it, then you have to wait. Most of them are about 7 days. Some of them are 3. I was on one of them that was 10 days. That was when I was staking Live Here token, LPT. It was on the Arbitrum network. So I had to get it from the Arbitrum network to the Ethereum network, then to my exchange. And then, of course, it took 10 days for it to get back on so I could start the process. But of course, here's some information. Not going to go through all this. But you know, there's other ones. I really haven't heard of these. So the first one is Keynote. I haven't heard of that one. The second one, let me know if you've heard of these. The second one is, a Stake Wave, then Coin Secure, then Flexi Stake. Never heard of these. Green Staker. So let me know if you've heard any of these. I haven't heard of them. Normally what I do is I go to the project and I go to their website, and usually on there it has where you can stake their coins. All right, moving on. Let's go ahead and get started with this. Now, of course, on this, we were talking about Bitcoin. We were talking about Bitcoin one moment. And we were just talking about this on Crypto Coin Mindsets channel. We do this on Mondays at 11 a.m. And we were saying that right now it's in this zone. Let's just zoom out really quick. We're in this bounce zone. And for me personally, I would love to see candle body closes inside this zone before it goes up. We can see that this bounce zone was created right here. Here it bounced just above it, bounced above it, bounced above it, came into it with some wicks, bounced above, came into it again with some wicks, and it went up again. For me personally, I want to see candle bodies in here. The reason for that is so that it's not here and then it's a quick buy and then it goes up, just to possibly retest this. For me, I want it to do a battle. I want there to be candle body closes on the 4-hour time frame. Within this, the more candle bodies, the better. I would love between 3 and 5 on the 4-hour time frame. So that way, if it goes up or down, this is much stronger than having a wick, a wick, a wick. Because what it's doing is just really quick buys. Here, it's literally a battle. The coin is fighting. Is it going to break above or is it going to give up and go down? This is what I want to see. So right now, this was 1 candle, this is 2 candle. We're on our 3rd candle. And this is our bounce zone. I would love to see it bounce. You know it, I know it, everybody's been talking about it. It's not strong. The only way that I see this to gain strength is if it breaks above this level, 95.7. If it breaks above this level, and sure, it can break out of this level, possibly get rejected here, come down into this zone is fine, even into this zone is fine, and then come up. Once it breaks out of this area, I really don't want it coming back into this zone. I want this to be like a very strong, solid foundation to where it doesn't even come to. That's what I would love to see. But we have to wait. We have to wait and see what's going to happen. Is it going to break down? If it breaks down below our danger zone, we have nothing stopping it. Here we have a low volume node. Not a lot of ups and downs. Here we have another low volume node. Here we have a little bit of support resistance. Now, for the group, I made a video last night when this was happening. And I let them know, I think it was like 2 in the morning or something. I let them know that we will not be doing shorts until we get a confirmation of this. Because while it's in this zone, this is our trading zone. As long as it's in this zone, the price action is bullish. Now, granted, it can be going up and down inside this zone, and you can do shorts and longs, leverage if you want. But until it breaks down from this zone, I'm bullish on it. And then if it breaks up out of this zone like it did here, and then it gave us a fake out, but once it breaks out of this zone, then it's bullish. Now, it'll be bullish. However, it needs to break this level now, because this was our fake out area. This was our bull trap. So any other coins, guys? Let me know. Any other coins? We're going to go ahead and get started on this. Right now, what do I see for Bitcoin? For Bitcoin, oh man, these are our different levels. And we were kind of playing with this yesterday as far as doing some leverage. This was the area that needed to bounce. It did bounce, came up, and then came down, broke below this level, and then just ouch. I mean, just very strong, fast drop into our zone. And then now, so this was, I believe I made a video on this for my group. This right here was the area to where this is the bounce zone. This is our last line of defense that was just created. Our last line of defense, which is between 90.6 and 90.2 before potentially going into our danger zone. And right now we're just waiting to see. We're just waiting to see what's going to happen. This area right here is just due to this. You know, I just picked a spot that I thought might be a nice support / resistance zone, and it hit right to the T. And we'll just see what happens. You know, is it going to come up here, get rejected, come back down, find support, come up here, break out of this? Great. Now we have this area that was support, now resistance. Is it going to get rejected here, come back down, and just do ping pong? You know, comes up here, comes down, then breaks this level. And all we're doing is looking at this level by level. And in my opinion, this is still bullish because we're in this larger macro zone. It's not looking strong. So if it breaks this level, we're gonna the coins are gonna hurt. The coins are gonna hurt, and they're gonna go down. Shoot, man, another 30-50% easy. So if you have lower bids, hopefully they hit. But me personally, I would not enter. I would not continue to add to your longer term plays until, and I made this video last night too. So this is the coin, and it keeps on breaking these lows. We want it to break the high. You know, this is what we were looking for. So we're not adding to our trades anymore. What we're doing is we're waiting for it to break the high. Once it breaks the high, now we can add to our entry, or we can enter the trade. This is on just, you know, regular alts. All right, with that being said, let us go and check the chat for some more coins. See here, RMT is Caspa's hype man. Yeah, buddy. Yes, guys, definitely smash the like. Hopefully you did not forget, smash the like. That does help support the channel, as simple as that is. Oh, speaking about supporting the channel, if you would like to do a tip, maybe I'm helping you make it, maybe I'm making you money, and you want to see a funny animation, then this is the link to do it. In my opinion, it's a funny animation, and I do believe I have that on to where it'll show up. And then of course you can always do oh man, I forgot what it's called. Super chat. All right, moving on. That one doesn't do the funny animation though. It does a good animation in my opinion. But let's go over here and let's go to this on YouTube. And we're gonna go and pull up some of the stuff. Let's see here. Sicario, what's up, my man? Sicario says, Joe, I love your precise explanations on a lot of stuff and how you chill and humble and how chill and humble you are. Oh, thank you, man. Yeah. So one thing with me, I need to walk out the door of my office. And if I just, you know, say, oh, how great I am and this and that, my head's gonna get too big and I won't fit out the door. So just kind of give you a heads up. For me personally, I mean, I'm not all about that, what other mentors do and other YouTubers and, oh, look at me, I called this and I did this and this coin went 280%. We called it 2 months ago. Yeah, man, on that same video, you called out 10 other coins. Like, get out of here. Hey, we got Road Dog in the house. Road Dog says, same day as we all just need a big hug. Yes. Yes, we do. Road Dog, what's up, buddy? Let's see, 1 second. All right, mic is on. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. The first one is Crow. I'm going to be looking at the chat as well to see if there are any other coins. All right, so let's go to the daily. A nice discounted area. It did break a few of our zones. So our first area that it needed to find support was right here at 0.14974. And, you know, we found support here. It broke below, but then it came back up. And then here would have been the perfect opportunity to find support, showing a higher low, breaking this level, then we enter. However, it broke below just like all the other coins, and that's fine. That's absolutely fine. So let's go from the low to the high, and it is currently breaking out of the 618 or the golden pocket. And we can see that it stopped beautifully on the 618, once again beautifully, and now it's fighting to come up. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame, and just so we can see more ups and downs. Oh yeah, I forgot. Showing my indicators, that way you know that I know how to trade. Granted, this is all I need to trade. Now, when I do use indicators, this is my secret. I don't know if y'all know this. This is my secret right here. Using the chart primes indicators. This is like I call it X, is the X marks the spot. So this is my indicators right here. It shows me a lot of information, and of course on this, I strongly recommend that. Like, I don't like indicators, but I do put this one on. I'm not gonna lie, and this really does help out. So if you want access to this, the link is in the description. It's called Chart Prime, and it's a beast. It is a 100% beast. Now, with that being said, for simplicity's sake, this is what I show. I show this, that way everybody can understand it. But if you do get this, I mean, you'll just see, with the exception of this, I don't know, I always forget to take this off. This one's dumb. But here, I mean, in addition to the stuff that you're learning, these indicators help out tremendously. All right, moving on. Moving on the 4-hour time frame, we're looking at the ups and downs. We got lots of sell pressure, lots of buy pressure. Let's see here. This was another level. So I see a zone. I see it, and I'm always looking at zones. So I see a level right here and a level right here. This is the zone for me that it needs to break. Automatic Beat says, let's go, Crow. Let's go. All right, let's see here, going down the list. We got Army Piper in the house. Hey, my friend, what's going on? French Toaster. Here, going down the list. Hey, we got Baba in the house. Let's see, how low could INJ and Raydium go if Bitcoin goes to 85? Shoot, man, another 45% lower. 45, 55%. And that's without even looking at the chart. INJ and Raydium. Easy. I'd say 30 to 45%. And those both are nice market caps. If it was like a 500 million market cap, I mean, those could go down like 50%. It just really all depends on the community and everything else. Let's see here. Wick says, Joe's chill is one of the reasons wifey loves him so much. Oh, thank you, man. Thank you, Wick. Appreciate you, bro. Here, apple water. Love that apple water. Let's go. All right. So looking at this on the 4-hour time frame, I do see this to be our zone that we need to break above. We're just underneath this level. What's the price range tool tell us? How much percentage are we away from? 13%. I'm gonna go 20%. Ah, man, we have this other one right here too. Oh, I hate when they're like that. So what we're doing is we're looking, and we're just simplifying all this stuff. So what I'm doing, let's go ahead and hide everything we just did. Get out of here, everything. Right click, create new group. Go ahead and hide this. So what we're doing is we're just simplifying this. And let's put our magnet tool on. Here is the candle body close. We only want to enter this trade if it breaks above this level, because what it's doing is showing us that it's continuing the trend. It's continuing to do higher highs. We don't want to enter if it doesn't break this level. At least it's a safer entry once it breaks. Could you enter lower? Sure, why not? Then we have this level. So we don't want to enter this trade until it breaks this level. Could you enter lower and it breaks up, make more money? Sure. But it's higher risk because they can continue coming down. For example, it came down here, came down here, came down here. And what it's doing is breaking its level, going down. So we don't want to be This is called buying the dip the wrong way. You don't want to buy the dip this way, because from buying the dip, you go from buying the dip to catching a falling knife. Well, how do you know it's a falling knife? You don't until more time passes. And then you're like, oh man, I'm down 40%. I thought about the bottom. This is what people don't teach you. I teach you how to buy the bottom. I show you how not to buy a falling knife. Could you be a genius and this be the bottom and it goes up, and then you brag to everybody on YouTube and Twitter and everything else and say, oh, look at me guys, I bought the bottom and I joined my group and blah. Yeah, sure. But how many times are you gonna be buying the bottom? Here, 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 and keep on buying the bottom until you can brag finally? Or do you want to play it safe and wait for this level to break? And all we do is we just keep on moving this level. That's all we're doing. It comes down, it does this number, now you get this, and you move it here. And you're not entering until it breaks. And then it does this number. So what are we doing? All we're doing is we're moving our level that it needs to break. And then what I would recommend is setting an alert above this area. Set an alert above it. And then we would just set an alert. And then of course, actually set the alert by this. And you set your alert. Of course, I'm not going to set this alert because that's just in the middle of nowhere. That'd be ridiculous. And it's what we do. This is called buying a falling knife, but you don't know that until it keeps on going lower. This is called buying the bottom once it breaks above this level. Now you will see a lot of mentors go to a lower time frame, 4 hour, 1 hour, 15 minute, talk about market structure and everything else. Let's just say on the 15 minute, they're talking about market structure and the break of this. And, there's, for this one, there's no SFP, which is good. Swing failure pattern. Yes, I do know the big names, but I don't say them because to me, it's just ridiculous. What is a swing failure pattern, Joe? SFP. That is when you have this, and here's your coin. Well, let me just do another thing. And then this is the top level. All it is a wick. Selling pressure. That's all it is. SFP, swing failure pattern, market structure, etc., etc. Why make up new words? This is a wick. This is selling pressure. I don't say SFP or anything like that. I say selling pressure. Keep it simple. That's what I do. That's what I've always done. Keep it simple. It's a wick. Selling pressure. Does it mean that it's going to go down? No. It just means that we have a higher likelihood that it may go down due to the size of this longer wick versus this wick. The next candle body could be like this with a long wick down here and a small wick up here. But because this is market structure, this is saying that we have a stronger chance that it may come down. That's all that's saying. Now, with this being said, if the price action breaks this level, then we could, let me go and clear all this stuff up. It's looking a little messy. Get out of here, mess. If price action breaks this level, could you be buying the bottom? Sure. You'd be buying the bottom much faster than waiting on a higher time frame. But by the same token, you could have bought the bottom. Let's see here. Is there a bottom that could have been bought? Yes. So we have this, we have our high, we have our lower high, then we have this area right here. Oh, look at you. You bought the bottom. You're a genius. Time to start bragging on YouTube. Time bragging on Twitter. You're the best. Goes up, comes down. Beautiful. Retest. Got it. Goes up. Breaks this level. You're a beast. Let me join your group. And you're just bragging about yourself and, making your head all big and everything and having all your cronies, say how good you are and everything. And then, doesn't break that level. 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 Uh-oh. Holy crap. Let me delete my post. Doesn't break that level. Comes right here. So could you potentially buy the bottom right here so you can brag to everybody? Sure. Sure could. However, this could be just like how it was over here. And this is why you want to go on a higher time frame. It's safer. On a lower time frame, you enter much sooner, but higher the risk, higher the reward. So you have to decide for yourself, are you okay with risking more so you can get more? If so, lower time frame. And then that's my explanation as far as catching a falling knife and the difference between catching a falling knife and also buying the bottom. If you enjoyed that, definitely put a 1 in the chat. Is the thing, am I still live? I'm seeing the thinking wheel, but it says excellent connection. Let me know if I'm still alive. Let me know if I'm still live on YouTube. I'm seeing a thinking thingamabob. I'm gonna take a screenshot of it. I just noticed it. It's going on for a while now. Retro Mike says, big crowd. Hey, we do. We have more people in here. It's good. Okay, cool. All right, very good. So y'all appreciate that. It's because everybody says buy the bottom, buy the dip, buy the dip, but nobody explains on how to buy the dip. They just say. So what I do is I break stuff down. If you have any questions, I dedicate 1 full hour to you. Now on Mondays, I dedicate really 3 for people on YouTube. And of course, I'm on Crypto Coin Mindsets channel at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Then at 12, I'm here on my channel. And then at 4 Eastern Standard Time, I'm on Piper Academy's channel. On Mondays, I dedicate 3 hours to helping you just kind of understand all this stuff. Ask questions, guys. Ask questions. We got Batman So Official in the house. What's going on, guys? All right, still streaming. All right, good. Yeah, it's kind of worrying me because I see that. All right, so let's see here. Dog. You as well, one of the best explainers of complex. Yeah, because we break it down. Because we understand it. In my opinion, like we understand it, and we're able to just kind of break it down to where it makes it very easy for others to understand. For me, in my opinion, once you fully understand something, you can explain how to do it. There are a lot of really great, very smart people that I personally know that appear to be, anyway, absolute beast when it comes to trading. And what I do is like, hey man, like you're killing it with all these setups. Like, how are you entering the trade? They can't explain it. And then they'll be explaining it, but it doesn't make any sense because then they just kind of like double talk on what they just, so they don't really have, they have 22 rules. They have 22, oh, what was that? 22 rules. And depending on their 22 rules or more, depends if they enter for a long or if they enter for a short. And like some of these rules, they conflict with each other. And so what I'm trying to do is like, how are you so successful, man? But they cannot explain it. So in my theory, I think they just enter a trade, wait till it becomes successful, and then post. And I've seen that. I've actually back tested that theory from certain people. I'll see when they post it in the group, the entry price versus when they actually posted. And it's not because it moved up by the time they posted it. Like they entered way down here. And then now it's way up here. And there wasn't like a drastic move. It was kind of like this. And then now they post it. I mean, they're already in the coin. Anyway, moving on. All right, so to answer your question on this one, I know we do a lot of teaching. 59 drawings down the drain. We do a lot of teaching on this channel. And I love it too. I love teaching. I love giving you my thought process when it comes to this. All right, let's see here. So let's draw this again. Make sure the magnet tool is on. Well, I tell you what, let's go ahead and hit undo and undo again, and undo one more time, undo one more time, and undo one more time. There we go. So let's go do this, and let's get this and this, and then hide, create, hide. Let's bring back our this. Oh, wrong one. Like, Joe, you just feed the birds. All right. So looking at this on the hourly time frame. Oh yeah. Well, speaking about when should we enter? That's right. Oh man, let's go to a 4 hour. All right. So I'm looking at this, not looking strong, just like most coins. And this is the level needs to break. Now it's this level needs to break. So what I would do in this case, I personally would not enter just because of how Bitcoin is looking right now. Bitcoin is looking not good. And it could bring these coins down another 30%. Granted, they've already gone down 30+%. I would set an alert above this way. I would set an alert right here. And for the actual number, it's 0.146. Oh my gosh. 0.14696. This is where I would set my alert. All right. So that's where I would set my alert. And then the 4 hour candle. Let's see. I want the 4 hour candle to close above this level. So this one we'll do in white. And we'll go ahead and draw it out as well. So the 4 hour, no, because the 4 hour closed above this. Let's do a retake on that. 4 hour candle must close above this. So as long as it closes above this, we're good. Come here, square. There we go. So we're going to set our alert right here, nice and tight. 4 hour candle must close above this level. Let's take off this one, even though it was a level for us, but we have a level right here. 4 hour candle must close above that in order for us to enter. See here, very good. All right, so definitely, guys, smash the like, giving you my complete thought process when it comes to trading this crazy market. And I don't just go buy here, enter here, sell here, exit here. I don't do that. I give you the complete thought process. And this truly is the most simplistic way you can learn any of this stuff. Just a few minutes ago, I went over how to buy the bottom and not a falling knife. So that's very, very important. All right, moving on. Next one we have is Degen. So this is set an alert, and that's fine. Let's just go and add this to our YouTube watch list. See, Bullish on Parade says, you know, Bitcoin is sexy when we put up with this much. Yeah, she crazy. She real time. And for any of you who have been lucky enough to be with a crazy one, the hotter they are, the crazy they are. And mine was so crazy, she bit off my tongue. Yeah, buddy. She was a wild one. All right, moving on. Yeah, I got stories, guys. I got stories. Here we go. Moving on. Well, let's go. So the next one is a Degen USDT. And we're looking at MEXC. So for this one, we had an alert way up here. Did break we did get alerted, and this would have been the level we need to cross. We would have entered the trade. It would have come up. What is the percentage? Would our targets have been hit? Let's just say we entered here. Maybe our first target maybe would have hit. And then after that, we would have been stopped out. Yeah. So, we would have went once a little bit, and then we would have been stopped out if we're doing this. So we were looking for a 1 hour candle close above this, and it did. And then here we did this again. So this is what's the level? So here we're saying 1 hour time frame. What is the price range tool? Let's say from here to here. It's too much. Okay, so let's delete our 13 drawings. Let's delete our 13 drawings. So just curious, if you've been with the crazy one, put a number in the chat. Hold on. And then put how crazy from a 1 to 10. Put how crazy they were from a 1 to 10. I want to see different numbers in the chat. If you've ever been with the crazy, now if you haven't been with the crazy, put a 0. If you have not been with the crazy, put a 0. But if you have been with the crazy, I want to see the level of crazy from 1 to 10. I want to see everybody in the chat. I want to see everybody's response. If you haven't been with the crazy, put a 0. If you have been, I want to see some numbers. All right, moving on. Let's go to the daily time frame. Zooming out. We are zooming out. We are looking at beautiful. Wow, man, that's a great zone right there. So we do have this really nice zone, and it's actually in the zone. Okay, so I normally do the candle bodies, and for this one I'll do the same candle bodies. This is our nice little zone. It came in here, tapped it, went up, came back in, tapped it. This is the 200 SMA, my yellow. Came up to the 50 SMA, which is my red. Got rejected, came down, and then now it's at the bottom. This looks like it's ready. We got David. David says he's been with a 9 on the crazy level. Been with a 9 on the crazy level. So that means she was extremely smoking hot. And she loved that attention too. She loved getting to fights. With the 9. Very nice. Very, very nice. Let's see here. See, David says, smashed every TV in a sports bar. What? What? Wow. Her dad played for the Redskins. Ooh, you must got money. You must have money to have connections like that. Bullish on Parade, we about to be friends. You got money. No, I'm playing. Let's see here. Bullish on Parade says, you know Bitcoin is, yeah, so we did that one already. Oh, and you took that off. Oh, okay, cool. Let's see here. Degen, looking at Degen, what do we see? We see that it's right here. Yep, not financial advice. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. What do I see? Let's go to a smaller time frame. Let's go to, so nobody's, I need to see numbers. See here. I need to see numbers, guys. If you put in the number already and I didn't see it, put the number in again. But I need to see some numbers. See, crazy level 8s. Crazy level 8s. Very, very nice. Very nice. Yeah, even though mine bit off my tongue, I would say crazy level, I'd say an 8. It wasn't always bad. I'd say about an 8. Let's see here. For our, looking for more ups and downs. For this one, I would have to wait for it to break out of, well, you know what, since I'm waiting for it to break out of this zone, I might as well just wait for up here. What's the price range tool say again on this? Man, 30%. Oh, I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to wait 30%. Because, oh, what am I doing? Set alert. Set alert at this number, 0.010983. You would set your alert here. Because if this does come down, It's because of Bitcoin, really. You're looking at, what is this, like a 40% drop? Ooh, 50% drop. We'll do it here, 44. That's what you're looking at. Let's see here. David says, I took it off because what's wrong? Oh, okay. She didn't mind getting into fights either. Yeah, of course. They like that. It turns them on, man. That's their get up right there. They like the fights. They like the drama. Road Dog says, my grandpa told me it's better to marry an ugly woman. Yeah, if you want a good one. Yep. Very true. Very true. Because you see these really hot females, they've been with a lot of dudes because they're really hot. Everyone wants to be with them. And then those are the crazy ones because they have so much emotional damage. Big time. It was funny. There was one, and story time. There was one where I'm at the local pub. I'm outside smoking my cigarette, drinking my beverage, and this really hot chick, man, she storms out and she's just, cussing and this and that, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, here we go. And then, of course, the dude comes out, good looking dude too. Like he wasn't like a 5 or a 4 or nothing. He was a good looking dude. And he goes out there, he's like, babe, come on, babe. I don't know what they were fighting about. I didn't even care. But I was like, oh, here we go. Give me some popcorn. He gets in his big old truck. And here he is right beside her. Babe, get in. No. And just screaming and screaming. Babe, come on. No. And I'm just going to walk. And there she was walking down the street. And here he is. Yeah, his hazards on and everything. I was like, oh, wow. Where's my popcorn? But that's what they do. They like the drama. It's crazy. Let's see here. Yeah, and it's true. It is so true. I had one that she was so boring. Story time. She was so incredibly boring, but she was good to me. She was really good to me. But at this time, again, money reveals you. Money doesn't change you. It reveals you. Ooh, man, I was partying like a rock star, going out, shoot, man, 5 times a week. I was making bank, RN money, overtime, relaxing, all that fun stuff. And man, go look at some grass. Yeah, definitely. We'll look at grass. You're like, Joe, stop talking already, man. We're done with your story time. And yeah, she was just too boring for me, for my lifestyle. Again, I can't run for Congress. People, I'm pretty sure, got pictures and videos. Here we go. Moving on. Baba says a 6/7 and a 7/8. Ooh wee. Baba be getting around. I'm still managing. I'm still managing. I've learned, yeah. And if I do that again to where they're super hot, I'll just rent them. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, you're renting them anyway. It's just, are you renting to lease? Are you just renting to own? Or are you just renting? I'll just rent. Thank you very much. See here, Reality Crypto says, come look at grass. Yes, definitely, man. So let's get back to work. So this is my thought process on this one. I would set an alert here. It's just too dangerous to enter. And especially without showing market structure, it's just dumping. Even on the lower time frames, on the 4 hour, same thing on the 1 hour. If anything, I would short this coin, but it could bounce at any moment. That's why I'm not shorting anything. Oh, am I in a trade? I completely forgot about it. Holy crap. I'm in a trade I completely forgot about. Man. Losing big money too. Y'all know I got $14. Lost about like 13 of it. And I forgot completely about that trade. All right, anyway. Oh man. The next one. Let's go to INJ. INJ really quick. See, XC. Same thing here. No structure, just coming down. It would need a break above this level, but since we're waiting for this level, let's just wait. Set your alert up here. 4 hour candle must close above this. Man, we just get further and further away. I don't like doing that. Man, another thing I don't like doing is I don't like getting to these dumb trades and then forgetting about them. That's 40%. We'd have to wait like 15%. I would set an alert about right here at 22.23, just so it's breaking above this level, so we can enter. But I mean, we can go down in another. Let's go to a daily. From where it's at, get out of here. From where it's at, maybe another 40%, in my opinion. So that was a question on that one. Ray had the same question. How far do I think it might go? For Ray, right around this area, we have really nice support. It looks like it could potentially be in a good area. About 23%. That's not bad. So we just have to wait and see. Is it going to bounce off of this area? Just due to the market, I think everything's going to come down. I mean, I hate saying it and I don't want to say it. If Bitcoin loses these levels, I mean, right now it's looking like it's bouncing, which is good. But it really needs to bounce in this level. If it does, then all these coins more than likely will bounce, because right now they are pretty much pegged or partnered with the Bitcoin. And then here, let's go to a 4-hour time frame. So it would need to break this level in order for me to consider entering it. And the 4-hour candle must close around above 4.75. So here I would set my alert. And 4-hour candle must close above this level. And if it closes above this and it ends up coming down, this is a really nice area of support, and then maybe trading this range before potentially breaking up. So we'll see. We shall see. Let's see here. What else? As far as like a pullback, let's go back to the daily. For a pullback, I'm looking at about 25%. And let's do a blue for my entries. And as much, I don't think it'll come down here. Plus, Raydium's a pretty good market cap too. I think the lowest we'll see it is 2.4293. I think it's the lowest we'll see it. But only time will tell. Next one is grass. This is the last one. And today's been fun. We've gone over a bunch of stuff. Okay, so grass is not looking too bad. We do have, let's go and put this our magnet tool. Let's do this level. And thank you, Reality Crypto, for this one. This one's not looking too bad. I'm not sure what the market cap is on this one. Here's our level. So we actually have a little box. Got a little zone going on. Got a zone. To me, this looks pretty strong. Price came up, sell off, which was nice. I would expect more of a sell off. We had a lot of buying pressure and buyers coming in, creating a higher high. It was on the daily time frame. We had a nice pullback, taking up some of this liquidity, which was really nice. And then we had nice buying pressure again, coming up, this time just slightly higher than the previous high, breaking this area, taking this liquidity and this liquidity, beautiful, absolutely gorgeous, coming up, coming back down, taking this liquidity really, really fast before breaking this level, coming up, creating a lower high. So now we're losing momentum. One second. Losing momentum, coming down, but here's the tricky part. Well, here's not the tricky part. Here's the good part. Instead of, now we're making a lower high, instead of making a lower low, which we would expect, it continues to make a higher low. This is extremely bullish. Then we have some buying pressure. And let's go to a smaller time frame. Looking at the 4-hour time frame, I believe this market cap is pretty big. I was actually sharing my internet using Grass, but it's on my other computer that I have off. Oh, this market cap is very small. I thought for some reason it was big or large. This one is only a 604 million market cap. Now, the reason I thought initially it was a small market cap was just due to, why did I think that? No, there's no reason. I just thought it. Maybe because of the wicks. I mean, it's not too bad though. But I thought it was a small market cap, and then I was like, well, no, I think it's a big market cap. But I just confirmed it is a small market cap. So this means that it can move very fast in either direction. And maybe just the way the candles look. The candles look very small market cap-ish, if that makes sense. All right, moving on. That's what led me to believe, that's what led me to want to know what the market cap was. So whenever I say, oh, what's the market cap? It's because I'm pretty sure it's low. And that's the reason for this. So here we go. Now we do have this zone that I see from here to here. This is my zone. And I like doing the candle body closes. Now it was in the zone. It broke down, came back into the zone, came up, got rejected, came in, found support, broke out of this zone, came back in, and then same thing. Now it's kind of just fighting. So for me, I mean, this could be the bottom. If I was going to do this trade, what is the percentage? 15%? Let's see. 20%. Dang it, 25%. That's the thing with these small market caps. Yeah, and good point too. Seems strong, seems to stay strong considering Bitcoin's dropping today. Yeah. Let's see, 25%. 12%. All right, if I was going to take this as a trade, I might get stopped out too. Oh, man, I'm trying to think, you know what, do I want to be safe on this trade or do I want to be risky? Because we have this zone. Let's go in and tighten up our zone. We have this zone right here that we're dealing with. You know what? I'm going to be safe. I'm going to be safe. So I need this to break this zone. So we're going to be waiting about 12%, which is not bad. So I'm going to wait 12%. I'm actually going to set an alert, and I do like this. So thank you once again, Reality Crypto, for showing us this coin. I'm going to put my alert right here. So let's set alerts. We're going to make it look fancy at 2.8492. This is our alert. 2.8492. We're setting alert there. The 4-hour candle. It must be the 4-hour candle. Must close above this level. Now, if it does not close above this level, we're not entering. It may do this, and then it might even come down to here, and that's okay, because this is our nice zone of potential bounce. And then we add here. So we would enter here, candle must close above this level, and let's make it a different color so it's easy to determine. So let's do it a blue. Your alert goes off. Confirm that the 4-hour candle closed above this level. We enter the trade. We don't freak out if it comes down here because we know that this is a strong support zone. And then what we do is we wait for it to break its newly created pivot or resistance level. We add to the trade. And then our stop loss, this one I would have a stop loss of about 15%. So this would be my stop loss. And the reason I want a stop loss for this is just so that I don't want to see these coins continue to dump. And I'm okay with losing 15% of my first entry. Very important. We're not entering all at once down here. So let's go ahead and type this out so there's no confusion. 4-hour candle, 4-hour candle must close above 2.6885. Set alerts 2.8492. And then today is January 13. Can't believe it, we're getting close to the inauguration. Who's excited about the inauguration? I am. Who's excited? Let me know if you're excited about the inauguration. That's when the president is kicking butt and taking names. All right. Let's see here. Then let's do one target. Let's do one target. So let's say we entered here. Oh yeah, and then do we have, let's do this. Oh, let's do this. So let's do 50%. And of course, not going to show up. Show up. There we go. 50%. And we're going to do another one. Clone. 50%. And so these are the highs. So I'm going to show you something, guys. I'm going to show you something. Let's go ahead and put it. Let's do it 45%. Joe, you're just picking a random spot. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. I like that meme. Let me show you something. No, wait. Let me show you. I finally saw the video a few weeks ago, a few months ago, and it's very funny. 70%. So on this one, let's go ahead and add another note. Sell 50%. Let the rest ride. Let the rest ride until my indicator, which is called the Trade Intuition Agent Pro Plus, alerts you to sell. And let's center this a little bit. Center this a little bit. Center this a little bit. Okay. And I guess we'll make this smaller. 24. And then let's do it a background. Yellow. Okay, that didn't work. Yellow. And then let's do the text black. Okay. Move this over. Now you may be wondering, what indicator do you have, Joe? My indicator is free to my members. It's for sale. If you're interested, reach out to me on Telegram. And it's trade_intuition. It's on the very top of the screen. That's what the middle one is for Telegram. If you're a member, you get everything I do extra for the group is included. Give you a heads up. If I add more groups, it's included. If I add indicators, it's included. I don't nickel and dime my people. All right, so the thought process is our alert goes off. 4-hour candle must close above this. If it does, we enter 50%. If we get stopped out, we only get stopped out 50% of this. And then if it comes down, comes up, breaks this level, we add our 50%. And then of course we sell only 50% at our target. We'll let the rest ride. All right. So with that being said, who is still here, guys? Who is still here? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat who is still here. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. Reality Crypto says, awesome. Thanks, Joe. Love your explanation on this. Yeah, man, no problem. This is what I do every single day. Every single day I do this. And for me, it's extremely important to understanding the reason behind the decision. Very important. And the more you watch, the more you'll grasp the concepts that I teach in a very easy way to understand. Let's see, your target price is blocked out on the grass. Oh yeah. Sorry about that. Thank you. So this is my target price. And oh yeah, so what I wanted to show you really quick. Let's go ahead and let's go to daily. So I want to show you something. Let me show you something. Let's do a fib extension. Magnet tool. Let's go from this low to this high to this low. And look at this. I just picked a random spot. It's underneath my 1. What's my point? My point is you can pick any random spot and it's going to be more than likely underneath the level. If it happened to be above this level and I do this, it's like, oh, let me just move it down. That's my point. These coins are going to go up, in my opinion. Could this be a very dangerous thought process that I'm giving you? Possible. But in my opinion, every single coin is going to go up. It's just a matter of when. When Bitcoin stops being crazy and we need Bitcoin to get fat. That way they're not as hot and everybody's not always drooling all over them. That's what we need. Bitcoin, we need to feed you some donuts. All right, guys, that's all I got. I do thank you very much. If you haven't already, definitely smash the like. You guys are the best. We will see you at 4 o'clock on Piper Academy show. And then, of course, back over here, Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturday and Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I truly do care about your success. I want to get rich with you, not because of you. For that reason, I will not step on your back to elevate myself. I will not nickel and dime anybody in my group so that I can buy another Rolex or another vehicle. I have morals, ethics, integrity, and I show it to you every single day. I do thank you so much, guys. We'll see you on the next video. Until then, let's make this money. Take care, guys. Everything that I say is from experience. This is what's going to save you so much time, so much money, and so much effort. Like, it's super important. Now, if you're in the VIP, I have videos that are 3, 4, 5 minutes long on average. If you want to make money, I will show you how. I would offer the free group, but it's already full. I have a huge wait list. So more than likely, if I do let 3 or 4 people go, the spots are filled. Not only that, but when people do sign up for the VIP because they're making money in the free group, I am very, very invested to make you money in this free group so you can get the VIP. When those people leave the free group and get into the VIP, well, there's just so many more people that are trying to take their spot. I would strongly recommend getting the VIP. You're going to make money. Now, granted, none of this is financial advice. It's never hopes and dreams and empty promises, nothing like that. See what I do. See if this makes you money. I give you my real life experience based off of my trainings, based off of my teachings, what I would do at that moment versus what everybody else does, because they want to sell you their course. They want to sell you all that stuff. I show you that my stuff works. Do we win? Yes. Do we lose? Sometimes. That's part of the game. But what I do is I show you all this so that you can see, oh man, I lost today, but Joe said he lost too. So it's okay. That's what I want you to realize, guys. If you like the content that I provide, make sure to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and leave me a comment in the comment box. And I'll see you on the next video. And as always, let's make this money. All right, guys, we're gonna go back to the chart really quick. Great question. How do I get this in here? Now I have a video series in reference to TradingView. It is a very in-depth trading series. I believe there's 4 videos in that trading series. So definitely go to my channel, go to the videos, and then you'll see the TradingView series that I have. But to answer your question, let's go ahead and show that to you. Before doing so, let's go to the videos in my stuff. I have some videos here that you really need to watch. But here is the master course, master series. There's 4 videos, or 4 videos on here. And it goes over a whole bunch of information for you. So definitely watch those videos. But all I did was I have the ellipse tool. And for the ellipse tool, it's down here. It's because it's all my favorites. So whenever I click anything down here, you may see it, you may not see it. But always look to the left and you'll see it over here. So we click on this, you can see that I have it favored, and since I have it starred, it's on this floating toolbar. So to answer the question, I click on it, I go like this, and like this. So 1 click, 2 clicks, 3 clicks, it creates a circle. You come over here to the settings, and then for style, I have the border whites, and you can adjust all this stuff. You can also make different colors and the thickness. Then for the background, I have it to where it's shaded a little bit for the opacity of black. That way, in case if I'm over candles or any kind of drawings, you can kind of see it, still see the drawings behind it, but you can still see the text. Then you go to text, and here you can type whatever you want, and then the font and size, color, or bold, and then you save it as. So here I have 25, 50, 75, add, bull trap. So let's go ahead and do 75. Now, depending on the size of this, depends if you're going to see the stuff or the text. Now, if I go back over here and I change the size to a 18, let's go to a 16. Now it all shows up here. Or what I could do is simply just make this a little bit larger, and then now I can change this size, the font. So I hope that helps. I do thank you. And now, if you stayed till the very, very end, let me know in the chats. I want to know if you stayed to the very, very end. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you next time. Take care.